It's time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't leave, believe. Don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. This is the first time I'm chatting with you guys. It's Monday afternoon. It's currently 4:41. The time just flew by in the morning. And I'm gonna be honest, it was a rough morning. It was a rough day. I don't know. Like the kids weren't I don't know. I tried real hard to get them to do their work, participate, like focus, and it just was not clicking with them. So today was one of those days, y'all. But as you guys can see, I'm really busy. I added a few more pencils because group 6, I gotta talk with group 6. I don't know what they do. They eat my pencils or something, but they're always like the group that I'm just never has like more than like 6 pencils. I don't even know what I did. I organized my desk, put away a couple things away. I organized my bins for because we're gonna do a paper cutting activity in just a few days, like with 2-digit multiplication. Right now Miss Hollis is doing case, or not case, but extended care, so if you guys hear her, don't mind her. I also did put a couple of science stuff in those little containers, so now I actually have a use for them. They're not easily accessible as I would wish, but we just gotta do what we gotta do. You guys also saw me take everything out of the caddies and throw just a couple of things like dust that accumulates, or especially pencil shavings, because a lot of kids started bringing their own pencil sharpeners, and so sometimes pencil shavings get in there and just a little bit of trash. And right now what I'm currently going to do is I bought new erasers for the kiddos, so I'm super excited. I'm actually gonna go pick those up from my sister today. And exciting news, I feel like I'm in the Macarena over here. Oh, I see trash. But I was like, you know what? I need new markers, because these markers, no, we actually had to dive into my extra bin of markers, which I didn't really want to dive into, but we were like, okay, so it's time to dive into those, because these markers were just no good. Like I said, they lasted about a good 11 to 12 weeks. But now I went into the front office and I was like, do we have any expo markers? Y'all, they have so much. I was like, yes. So they gave me one, and I was just like, I take 2. She's like, yes, go ahead and take 2. I was like, yay, thank you so much. So I have 2 brand new expo markers. I'm gonna see if I can ask for another one from Miss Hollis. If not, I'll give her this one. I'm not gonna be stingy, y'all, I promise. But currently what I'm gonna do is, I don't want to assume all of these don't work, because I know some of them do work. So I'm gonna go ahead and test out all of these on a whiteboard and just throw away the ones that are pretty much just not pigmented at all. If it barely writes, I'm just gonna throw it away. If it writes pretty well, it'll last a good couple 2 to 3 more weeks, I'll keep it, and then I'll just throw the rest during right after Christmas. And then what I also did was, like I said, I bought new erasers. I am keeping these felt pads, the ones that came off, just because in the future I know that it's gonna happen again, and when that happens, here you go. Here's a little felt pad. So that's good. And then these I'm going to keep, because these do have the felt pad along with the actual backing. So the only ones that I'm going to throw away are these, because I think they use a really strong red marker or something. I don't know what exactly happened. And this one's even worse with the red. And anytime they erase, it just it really shows up red, or purple, I would say, not red. So I'm gonna keep those to the side, and then again I'm gonna keep all these felt pads. I only had to throw away one, which I already did, into the trash. This one right here that no longer had the felt pad, so it's pretty useless. Like I said last week, these do scratch. And then I know I have a very squeaky chair right here. And then I am watching some Bailey Russell. I think I've watched 3 of her videos from a year and a half ago over the weekend, and now I'm just continuing her videos. And then after her, it'll be Michelle Emerson, Pocket Full of Primary, and then I know I saw Kathy Kellogg, she uploaded a new video, and then Madison Marin, and then just a couple more other YouTubers that I watch. So let me go ahead and do this. Welcome to the vlog, welcome to the channel. Yes, I look a little funky. I'm supposed to wear my red collared shirt. Today was supposed to be camo day. Nobody wore camo. Here's the thing. I hung my red collared shirt literally on my closet door, and I walked out wearing this. So I didn't realize that I was wearing this until I was a minute away from the school. I texted our clerk saying like, hey, do you have an extra like school shirt? She said no. So I was like, okay, well, here it is. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. And I don't think, I try to avoid the principal or admin, but I don't think I got in trouble. All right, let's continue, y'all. All right, everybody, it is currently 5:09. I was have to block my face there. And currently what I'm going to do is, oh, I forgot that. I'm gonna have to do that right now. But what I was originally going to do is check the waivers. So we are going to Geronimo Adventure Park on the 21st of November. I need to figure out what's going to happen with like our sister school, because they said that they might not be going because the luncheon is on the same day. I'd be like, really? You'd rather have a luncheon than a field trip? But okay, that's up to them. No, my kids are like, field trip. So we are super excited. We know it's like in 10 days, so they're like anxious, but they're really excited. Now, the Geronimo Adventure Park requires a waiver, kind of like a permission slip. Basically, kind of saying like, if the kids get hurt, the parents can't blame the park. Truth be honest, that's kind of what it is. Like basically saying like, if you get on the rock wall climb, it's your responsibility on how you be safe. Okay, so that's kind of the gist of it. So every child needs one, and every adult who's attending needs one, even myself. So I already did mine. Miss Hollins needs to do hers, and the chaperones need to do theirs as well. I think the chaperones already did it because they're big. When you do the waiver, you have to do like your information, like the parents' information, and then it'll take you to like the minor information, like minor, like under 18. So I already have the chaperones information as long as they did their child. That's good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell Ms. Hollis, like, hey, you need to do your waiver if you have time right now, because it's like next Thursday. So we need to boogie with these waivers, and I only have like, I think 12 out of 55. No, there's a lot more, like 20 I think out of 55 kids that have turned in their waiver. So and this is like brand new, so the parents are not used to it. The parents lack of like language, because I don't think the website translates into Spanish, which is a little difficult because a lot of parents don't understand what exactly is it. So we're trying to figure it out. I'm trying to be like translator slash helper slash, you know, like, do you have it? Did you have it? What did you do wrong? So currently what I'm gonna do is, I had a lot of parents message me on Class Dojo. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, we got 100% participation, or like parent, you know, woohoo. So we have 100% good to go. All the parents are on Class Dojo, so yay for that. But I got a lot of messages from my parents saying like, hey, can you check? I think I did it, but you know, they're just not sure. So I'm going to check right now. I'm going to update this little like checklist that I created, and I sent it to the parents, and I let them view it, not change it, not edit it, but just let them view it, so that way they know that they have officially cleared their child and their waiver is good and everything's good to go. So let me go ahead and tell Ms. Hollis, and then check with the parents, and then update the link. All right, or Google Doc, I should say. I wish I could show you a picture. If I have like another, actually, let me go ahead and create a student version, like a student name version, and then show y'all what I mean. So this is what I mean. So this one right here, this one is my official one with like the kids' names, but you can't see any of that. So we have this one that has just students' name. So as they turn in their waiver that they completed for Geronimo Adventure Park, I go ahead and give them this checklist, like this little check emoji thing that I found. And then what I do is I share it. All right, y'all, don't look at my email here. I'm going to block it out. But then I just went ahead and said, anyone with the link, you can be a viewer. And then I copy the link, and then I share that on Class Dojo. So that way all the parents see is basically this. They just see this. They can't edit it. They can't change it. They can't magically put like a check mark on there. I only have access to this, not anyone else. So that way they just know like, oh, my kid still has not done it, or Miss Blanco has checked theirs, or it's good to go, or I need to do it. And so this just gives them a little bit of responsibility, the parents, and they also know that they have officially done it, because a lot of parents who have done it are concerned that they may not have done it right, or they maybe did something wrong. So they always ask me like, hey, can you check if I did it correctly? And so this is one way to communicate with them, like, yep, you are good to go. And I did talk to the kids about this, like, if your parents ask you, what is this? This is what it means. So that way all communication is set through the kids, through Class Dojo, through Google, through everything. Let me tell Ms. Hollis. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, November the 12th, 2024. It is currently 7:32. I came in like at 7:27 and actually went back to the car because I forgot my lanyard. I left it in the car, but thank goodness I didn't leave it in my apartment, because one time I did and it was just a struggle the entire day. I had to get Miss Hollis to open the door all the time. It was just a lot. But I'm just finishing up this section right here. I did the objectives yesterday, I did the closing yesterday, which I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really truly done. I don't know what it is about these past few weeks. Like, it's been insane. Like, I felt like we've been off rhythm. I remember the last great week was when like I had that really bad cough. Like, I think it was like 2 to 3 weeks ago, because then I remember we had the fall festival. That week was okay, but that's when we started feeling kind of iffy. I did remember the like I did have a bad cough, but I don't know. And then last week we had the STEM day. It just felt, I don't know. And then yesterday, like I said, it wasn't that great of a day. Hopefully today's a lot better. I do have a surprise for the kiddos. Hopefully they're as excited as me. I'm going to try to pump it up. But I don't know. I just feel like we've been off our game. Like, we used to do the closing every day. I used to make them say the objectives. Like, we would be perfect for this. I don't even have my STAAR questions ready. I'm going to do that in just a minute. But I don't know. I just feel like we've been off our game. And then I just realized yesterday, this is real teacher, y'all. Real teacher life. I just realized yesterday they're taking their STAAR interim tomorrow and Thursday. I'm like, come on, y'all. So I knew the STAAR interim was coming up. I honestly thought it was next week. So I thought this week was going to be just normal, full, like teaching, like that's it, right? So they gave us something on Friday, like a piece of paper, like a schedule. I didn't look at it, obviously, because I was in the middle of the STEM day. I was in the middle of, trying to keep these kids from falling off the floor because it was wet everywhere, water everywhere, playing around. So, and then I looked at it yesterday after school when I realized, oh, wait, is STAAR interim this week or is it next week? So I look at the schedule for the first time and I realized, oh, my homeroom is testing on Wednesday, and then Miss Hollis's homeroom is testing on Thursday. First of all, I'm like, why are they not testing on the same day? Normally, we have enough for all 50. I mean, it is a big class, but normally I feel like we test one grade level per day. But c'est la vie. It's a lot of things are happening. So this week, we're not going to have a normal week. I'm going to have to stop my topic 6. I'm going to have to test probably like Wednesday or Tuesday of next week due to the STAAR interim, which it'll be okay, but I will see y'all later. Today they're doing just 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication like practice using all the strategies we've taught standard, we've done expanded, we've done area model / box method, we've done place value model, we've done distributive property. So now it's for them to pick what they like and then solve 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication problems. And then for science, again, we're still learning about electricity. We're kind of going back and forth between electricity and electric currents because that kind of goes in the same route, but electricity is more like the energy, whereas electric currents are like how the energy runs through like wires and batteries and stuff. So it's kind of going if and out, but we'll be doing good. And then I'm going to show them the surprise. Let me show y'all first. I have some papers to pass out here, and then here I got it from Amazon. I can't. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I decided to buy just a 48 pack because I think it was like the cheapest but was gonna give me the most for my buck. And then why, oh my gosh, okay, y'all, these are not, give me a second. After much difficulty, here we go. So ta-da. Ooh, I think the kids are gonna be so surprised and happy. They look awesome. Oh my god, look, freshly new pack of brand new erasers. I'm so excited. And I think the kids are going to be really excited that they're color coded. So definitely, we just know that everything in my room is like color coded now that I'm using the caddies. The pencils are color coded. Everything's color coded. The highlighters are color coded. And eventually I do want to get color coded dry erase markers, but for right now we just have the black ones, which is perfectly fine. But for right now, this is a wonderful start, y'all. I'm so excited. I think this pack came, I think, with 5 each, so I will have to give my group 7, I think, like some of those black ones from yesterday just because they're not going to have enough in the bin right here. So I think that'll be okay. I'll see y'all after school. Bye, y'all. Hello, everybody. It is still Tuesday. It is now the end of the day. It is currently 4:13. Wow, I don't think it's like really early, but I have a goal today. I'm gonna stay till 5:30 today because I actually have 2 parents coming after school to get help with the Geronimo waiver. I'm telling you guys, like, this waiver stuff is just driving me nuts. Like, it's just so much information. It's not anything crazy, but the thing is, the website does not translate into Spanish, so those that don't speak English are having the most difficult time with it. So I'm trying to translate, I'm trying to tell them what to do, and all they are requesting is put their name, put their phone number, put their email, put their address, which is kind of strange, but I guess, like, if they can't get in contact, they go to their house. So their house, emergency contact other than them if they need it or if they have anyone else, the child's name, their birthday, as well as the birthday for the parents, and then that's it. But because a lot of parents don't speak English, it's just difficulty. We do have an adorable little toy drive coming through, so we pass this out today. It says that if you want to donate unwrapped toys, for example, like books or puzzles or board games or stuffed animals, any things that you want to donate, you can leave it with the teacher or the front office. So that way kids who just don't have money, or if their parents don't have money to buy them any toys for the holidays, for Christmas, they are able to get some from their school. So I think that's super lovely. Today I officially passed out the school's permission slip, and they have to pay $5 online for the bus driver because we always have to pay the bus driver, but nonetheless we did pretty good today. Today was a complete 180. Let me tell you, yesterday, like I said, was hectic. I felt like the kids weren't listening. I felt like I was out of my mind. I felt like towards the end I just wanted to give up, be like, do whatever, right? But today, today they were so good. They were participating, they were listening, they were doing the expectations. I'm like, how is it that one day y'all can be like and then the other day y'all can be like, not angels, but like beautiful humans, you know? Like, I don't get it, but thank goodness. Now the only thing is, my principal came in today like at 9:50. It was like 9:50 to 10. She came in, she's like, because she's doing observations, she came in, she's like, hey, have you taught your math lesson? I'm like, yes, you just missed it. We actually just closed the lesson. And she's like, oh, well, we're about to do science though. She's like, no, I really wanted to see the math lesson because that's what I specialize in. I'm like, oh, well, we're about to switch because she thought that this was like my second class. She's like, no, this is my first class, but we're about to switch at 10:45. If you want to come back like at 11:15. She's like, yeah, I'll come back. She never came back. Let me open the door. All right. Oh, you guys are crooked. Wait, why are you guys crooked? I feel like y'all are still crooked. Whatever. Okay, so she never came back. I was waiting for her too. I was like, oh, it was such a good lesson. I really liked, like, the kids were so good. I was like, the kids were participating, like, oh my gosh. So, and then I met her before she went to the district office. I met her right before my kids went to lunch, and she's like, oh, Blanco, I'm so sorry I never got back. I got stuck in 3rd grade, and then somebody called me from the district office. I was like, it's okay. So she is not going to come see me tomorrow because my kids are taking their STAAR interim. Oh my goodness. So they know that they're taking their STAAR interim tomorrow because Ms. Hollis told them. I didn't really tell them because I'm anxious as them. Like, I really want them to get a good score. Like, I know that half the STAAR interim will be like things that they have never seen, like geometry, fractions, measurement, protractors. I know because it's a STAAR interim, so it's like a practice STAAR, so it's gonna cover everything, right? The entire year, even though we're halfway, maybe like 1/4 of the way in. But at least I hope that when it comes to whole number operations, adding, multiplying, subtracting, not dividing because we haven't, that's our next topic, But place value, decimals, turn into fractions, like I hope they get those right, because I'm like, yo, that's what we've been doing. And we did 2 STAAR questions. They were so good today. We did Maverick, we did turn and tug. I let them tell me why is A right or why is A wrong. Oh, it was so, oh my god. Next time, if I feel like the lesson's going great, I need to record my lesson like with my video camera, and then if they come and observe me and they see like, ooh, like maybe this wasn't a good lesson, I'd be like, listen, I know what a good lesson looks like. Like I have a proof, I've recorded myself. Just watch this instead of the one that you saw me in person. Oh my god, it was so good. I should have recorded myself. But nonetheless, I live and I learn, right? But so I'm really hoping Thursday the kids are on it, because Monday was not it. Today, Tuesday was beautiful. Wednesday they're taking their STAAR interim. Thursday I have my observation for 20 minutes, because since I've been teaching for a while, it's not the 45 minutes that we're used to. It's just 20 minutes, or unless this is like the walkthrough 20 minutes, because then we should have a major one. I don't know. I just know that they say 20 minutes. Miss Hollis gets 45 because it's her first year teaching. I don't know. We'll see. But oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on my grades, because I'm severely lacking and I need to focus, and I'm gonna wait for my 2 parents to show up. One of them is going to show up at 5, and I think the other one is going to show up at 5:30. And currently it's 4:30, so I have a little bit of time. I'm currently watching Bailey Russell, so there she is. And then I have her on my watch later playlist. I'm going to go ahead and watch her while I do grades. I will see y'all in a bit. All right, everybody, I still have my beautiful grading pen here, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave because it is currently 5:42. I did only have one of my parents showed up. Maybe I mistook the second one saying that she was gonna come. I don't know. But one of them is good. Field trip is good. Waiver is good. I did grading. I checked the mini checks and then I put in grades for the benchmark grades and then the 2-digit practice as well as the math checks for 11 and 12. All I need to do is I separated the homework 11 and 12, so that's good. I just need to grade those and to put those in the system. And then I also, so I have like my corrections here. So the kids took home their benchmark. They had to get a parent signature, and if they made a 79 or below, they had to fix like every question that they got wrong. Now, I gave them the correct answer, so they knew the correct answer. So let's say it was like C instead of A. Now they had to figure out how to get to the correct answer. So that's what I meant by like they have to do corrections. So I think it worked pretty well. A lot of them said like they knew their mistake, they knew how, like what they did wrong, how to get to the right answer. So I think as long as a few people learned, we're good to go. Because people would say you learn from your mistakes. So there we go. I did separate my homeroom versus my second class. So this is my homeroom. I did my second class, so all I need to do is just do these. I need to see whose parents signed it, who did not sign it, and then who did their corrections if they got 79 or below, or if they did not do their corrections. I only have 3 students that did not do, like they didn't turn it in, so I need to talk to them tomorrow about like, hey, where's your benchmark? You need to have your parent conference, or you need to have your parent signature, or you need to do your corrections. You forgot to do this, because I told them it's a phone call home. So I will start calling parents tomorrow if I do not have the corrections and or parent signature. Life of a teacher, y'all. Life of a teacher. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna try and come in early so I can do this packet, because we do have a staff meeting tomorrow from 4 to 5, so that will take up an hour of my time, and you know I love my precious 2 hours. Kids are coming, kids are running. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Hello. I'm just going away from the camera over here. I feel like every time I sit down I like roll to the side, because I think my floor is like a little uneven. And I think it is true, because watch this. I'm gonna take this pencil and I'm gonna put it right here. Oh great, now it's not doing it. Made me look all silly. Okay, well, I mean, so look. Okay, I thought I was being, okay, now it's standing still, but I don't know, like there are some times where it rolls, like, so I'm thinking that it's not the desks that are, you see how like, I don't know. I mean, maybe because I just pushed it, but nonetheless, I sharpened all of my testing pencils, so those are good to go. So that is pretty empty. These are where I put the used pencils, and then I go ahead and sharpen them, and then I put them in here. This is just a hot mess express. Like, look at it. It's so bad. It's so bad. I just have to clean this area up. Like, I just have started to shove things behind my desk area. This always looks kind of clean. I don't know about up there, but that's all my little knickknacks, like this cute little doggy that I found. And then one of my boys made me a beautiful swan. I mean, look at it with like the feathers and everything. And then like they made me this little star. So lots of cool little things that I've gotten from the kids. They also gave me a $1 bill. in the shape of a heart. And so I just kind of collect things here and there. So cute little things. And then I need to get a cup for like all of my markers that I use for like whole group, small group, all kinds of things for the kiddos. And then my printer, unfortunately, is starting to run out of ink, or toner, I should say. So I did buy a printer for like 35 bucks. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace. It works perfectly. I just want to go ahead and bring it here. It can still print, maybe like 20 more pages, I would say. It's like one side of the page when it prints, it's like light. So that's how I know it's starting to run out. But I'm going to use it until it officially cannot print anymore in ink. And then I will bring the new printer in. You guys saw, I only changed like the agenda because my homeroom tested, they did not get to do any of the lesson today. So I just changed the date, and then I just changed the homework. And then I also changed like the daily review, page 4. Sometimes I go between day 4, page 4, but the kids kind of know what I mean. Oh, by the way, let me give y'all an update on the erasers. The kids are so excited. I wish I had recorded. I think I just need to record a lot more in the classroom, because when I was really pumping it up. I was like, guys, look in your caddies. What do you notice? At first they're like, oh, we got new markers. So they were already excited about that because they were complaining so much about the markers being dried out. And then I said, okay, well, what's missing from your caddy? And they're like, the erasers. And so they kind of started like, do we have any erasers? And so I put them behind my desk, like in that back right there. And I was like, I got y'all new erasers. And so they were really excited. And I feel like they're keeping them really nice and neat. So they're all color coded, y'all. Look at it. So purple gets purple. Yellow gets yellow, green gets green. Look at it. And it's literally the same shade of green. Like, look at that. That's crazy. Orange gets orange, same shade. And then red gets red. Oh my God. And then my principal, like, they're in here, like, for the staff meeting. So they started looking at my caddies. They're like, oh, of course, Miss Blanco is so organized. They forgot to take their little sticky note. So that's how I know. Now, the only thing that it's not that I don't like it. It's just like, ugh, like I got to refix it or redo it. The puppy paw prints. They're so bad. I forgot what week I did this on. So I would go back to the week I started this. I think it maybe lasted like 7, 8, maybe 9 weeks. But clearly, this one's already just like on the verge. Oh, look at that. Like, this one is permanently gone. And I did love these for like the kids, but they did leave quite a big of a mess. I mean, these floors are already so bad. But maybe if I like wipe it down, I don't know. But yeah, so definitely they're on the verge of just not working. I do have more here. This is from like the first set that I used, but I also was donated a lot, like another set. So I have plenty of puppy paw prints. The only thing is just like actually putting them on. Here's another example. And then look at these. These ones are already kind of like off, but so definitely the green group actually is really good at like, not bad. Like that one's pretty bad because they're like 3 legs touching it, but this one is like pretty intact. So I love that about them. But other than that, they're just so bad. Oh, my battery's about to die. Let me go ahead and change it. So definitely sometime this week or next week before Thanksgiving break, I want to go ahead and change those out. I might have a little bit time. I don't really want to. You know what? I think I might go home because like I'm just tired and I want to see Cookie a little bit early. You know what? That's a good lesson. Go home when you feel like going home. I don't want to force myself to be here. I probably have like 15,000 things to do, but we're always gonna have things to do on our plate. It's just inedible. The only thing that I really have to do is call parents. I have to call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parents because they did not turn in their corrections and or signature. So I do have to call them, and then I do have to call parents about filling out their Geronimo waiver because they have to have that waiver. Like if they don't fill it out, they're not going. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, go to my Bobo, my cookie. I call him Bobo for short. My mom actually gave him that nickname, and then I just call him Cookie or Bobo. Actually, let's see if he's sleeping right now. Let's see. Okay. Man, this guy just loves to sleep. I don't know if you guys can see him. Let's wake him up. Hold on. Where's my little thing? Mi amor. Oh, oh my god, I feel so bad. Look at him. Y'all, he's been sleeping all day. Trust me, I'm not being mean. This guy literally, like, and that's the thing, like, so I don't know if I told you guys, but that's my body pillow, and then these are my 2 like large pillows or medium-sized pillows for my full-size bed. And so this is how he is. Like, he has to have the 2 pillows right next to each other, and then he gets right in between them, and then his like back is to the body pillow, and this is where he is pretty much the entire day. Or he'll like get right here on the bed. But yeah, so that's my dog for you, sleeping all day, living the life. But as soon as I get home, I put his harness on, and then I walk him for about 20 to 30 minutes because that's how long my apartment complex is. If I feel like he needs a little bit more energy out, or usually I can tell when he's really tired or like done with the walk, when he's like really panting or really walking slow, because he is 10 years old, but he does have plenty of energy. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I have to like not sprint, but like I definitely have to like jog to keep up with him because he's a little bit quick. So that's how I know he's done, when he kind of slows down or he's really panting kind of hard that he doesn't seem like he can catch his breath. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Hello. Ooh. Oh no, I have a whole bunch of mosquitoes in my room. Oh, great. It's probably because every time I open that door, like 3 mosquitoes just come flying in. So now I got a whole bunch of mosquitoes. And sometimes I do open the window because everybody always wants to pick up a kid. Like, oh, can I have this? Can I have who? Can I have her? I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So I don't know. I'm just going to stick a whiteboard out the window. Oh my God, look at all these flies. Jeez, I'm gonna have to buy a fly swatter because I know you can't see them, but they're not everywhere. I did kill like 4 yesterday. Oh, I'm already annoyed. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead. It is currently 7:21. I brought a little drink for breakfast. I also did eat just a little sandwich in the morning, like a little croissant. And then I'm gonna go ahead and also charge my phone because I forgot to charge it last night, and it's currently like at 34%. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get some STAAR questions ready, get ready for the day. Today is Thursday, November the 14th. So I have to do the last daily review, topic 6, lesson 5 for my homeroom. If I get Miss Hollis's homeroom, because they're testing, most likely they'll be done before 11, just like my homeroom was. I'll probably get them for like an hour. We might just catch up on science since we did do a lot of math yesterday. We might catch up on science because they didn't get any science yesterday. And then I'm gonna remind them, do your homework. Your homework is due tomorrow. Sometimes I don't understand. I give them 1 page. And yet they still don't do it. Like, yo, I'm not giving y'all like 5 pages. Like, I don't understand. And I do have to start calling parents about the kids who did not do their test signature. Like, they did not sign their test. Or those who lost their test. Like, 2 of my kids just lost it. It's in the abyss. They even looked in their binders. I saw them. and I still lost it. Like, how do you lose a benchmark? Good thing I wrote down the grade before I gave them back to you. But I got to call like 3 parents and then 3 parents from my homeroom, so 6 parents in total. And I need to communicate with parents about like, hey, why haven't you done this Geronimo waiver? You want your kid to go because he ain't going if you don't sign that waiver. So I also got to contact parents about that. So most likely I'll be doing that after school, and just a few more things that I can get done through the day. I don't think I'm gonna have an observation. She said Thursday, but I think she said she might do a lower level because she told me during the staff meeting yesterday that because they're like testing, she's a little busy, so she might do a lower level, and then like next Monday or Tuesday she might come see me. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this away. And I told you that I had mosquitoes. Are these the ones that bite? I don't know, but I killed it. So 1 down, probably, I don't know, 5 to go. Every time that door is open, mosquitoes just fly in. So this is the bad part about living in like an outside area. And then look at, I tried to like clean the window with like Lysol wipes, and it just made it so streaky. So I need to like grab some other things. Everyone, it is actually 50 degrees in Houston, Texas. Cold front coming in, but I have a couple of things. The biggest thing that I brought, it's time, y'all, it's time. I brought 300 miniature lights. I'm gonna hang them up all outside because these are outside. There is a plug that's like protected. I'll try to put a little picture here, but I'm really excited. I'm gonna try and use magnets and probably tape. I don't have any double-sided tape, but I'll just use like regular tape. It does seem to like last a good while. I also have some like more special tape, so I'll use that as well. And I also have one of my green pencils because sometimes my kids take them home and then they forget to like bring them back, or they catch them during dismissal and then they just give it to me like while they're being dismissed. This is from like my dog's harness, or like, yeah, like harness, or not harness, but like leash. It's a retractable collar, but the light is pretty bright right now, but it does start to dim, so I'm going to change the batteries out. And I just wanted to see, because I have so many batteries here at school but not at home, so I'm going to do that before I leave. Oh no, now I'm getting really hot, even though it says the temperature in this room is 70 degrees. But this sweater, you guys might remember it from last year. I got it from one of my students, I think either for my birthday or Valentine's Day, or I know it was like pretty early, like January, February, but I got it from one of my students. She's still here, so I'm gonna see if I can see her today so she can be surprised, like, oh, Miss Blanco's still wearing it. And then I did my hair into braids. This one's definitely a little bit thicker than this one, but you know what, I'm still learning how to do braids, so pretty proud of myself for that. And then that's it for today. I am going to print a mini chat because today's going to be a little different. I mean, this whole week has been a little funky, so I'm going to pass out papers that I have graded to the kids. Take them home. I'm also going to tell them for homework they have to come back with like a cleanish binder, because their binder is a hot mess. I'm just kidding. Just don't throw anything away. Just declutter. Just throw away anything that is unnecessary. Like, organize your binder. A lot of kids are really into organizing, and some just like shove it in their desk, or shove it in their backpack, or shove it in their binders, and it's just like a hot mess. So I'm telling them, for your homework for this weekend, I want a clean binder, and then on Monday I'm going to give you a grade, which I will. You know, it is like organization grade, so I will give them a grade. It's only going to be like worth 5 points, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And I'm also going to print a mini check, as well as an activity for 2-digit by 2-digit, just because today's lesson is again practicing on 2-digit by 2-digit. I do want to focus on word problems because they are confident on like just the standard algorithm. I do have them also practice with the expanded algorithm, as well as the place value model, which is a little bit more difficult, but they are practicing with it, as well as the most favorite is the area model / box method, which is going to be wonderful when it comes to division, because there are like 4 different strategies, 4 different methods, 4 different algorithms to use when you're doing division. So that's going to be exciting. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and hopefully we have a good end of the week. I feel good. The temperature is chilly. The kids, oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys even saw my attire, but it is pajama day. I know I don't even tell you guys this. Like these wonky pajamas that I've always had, but I kind of like that everything is like pinkish, so there's like pink on the bottoms, and then I have this like pink Nirvana thing that I normally use for like classroom setup, and then like the pink sweater. So, and then I try to find light pink for my braids, but I only found this like super dark pink, and then I just have like white on the top. So, and then I have gray to like match the bottom. So I'm trying to like, anytime we have like special fun days that we can dress up, I'm trying to match. But yeah, today's pajama day, so very comfy, very loose, very like woo, but it is getting hot, so I might have to take the sweater off until I open the door, and then I'm gonna get real cold again because I have to stand outside and greet the students for about 10 to 15 minutes until I can officially come in and start my instruction. So I'm gonna go ahead, take this off without trying to mess everything up, and let's get started with our day. Bye, y'all. Hello everyone. I'm putting a few things away because I am about to go make some copies. So, physical science, all done. We did the 9-week states of matter, mixtures and solutions, force and motion, simple machines, electricity, light and thermal energy, kinetic and potential energy, sound waves, and magnetism. The only ones that we really did not get to do as much because either it was interrupted by a short week or it was testing week or some kind of week was the sound waves. I know that was like the day we had 3 days only in the week. And then electricity was this week, and they did kind of do it, but they had STAAR testing or STAAR interim testing, so it was all over the place. But we are now moving on to earth science. So we have rocks and minerals, which I actually did get some stuff from my Amazon wish list, so I'm going to bring those next week. Soil, fossils, landforms, and bodies of water. The water cycle, which they'll be most comfortable with. Weather and climate, volcanoes, plate tectonics, natural resource, and then after this will be earth science, and then the last one, no, not earth science, space science, and then the last one will be life science, because I don't know, it's just so beautiful. Look at them, y'all. They're gorgeous. I mean, goodness gracious, whoever designed it, like Miriam Agassi, girl, you know how to draw beautiful things. We have our daily review 14, and then we have our homework 14. I hope that we can do daily review 1 on Monday because my homeroom is testing their STAAR interim on math on Monday, and then Miss Hollis is testing on Tuesday, and then Thursday we have our field trip. So it's going to be a little exciting how next week goes. By the way, we ended off on a positive high note. The kids were so good. I kept my cool. I kept my calm. I didn't really, you know, like really stress out a lot. I made sure to speak in a calm voice, and I think that helped calm the kids a little bit. Now, after lunch, it was a little bit harder getting the kids to calm down, but I think that's everywhere. When you eat lunch, the energy just expands tenfold. So I unfortunately wasn't the best after lunch because the kids were a little bit more talkative. They were being a little bit more, not disrespectful, but they were just like not following the expectations, and I was just like done with them. So it wasn't horrible. It was actually a great day up until lunch. They were able to calm down, but after I had to like really like put my foot down, so it was like half and half. It was like 75% amazing, and then 25% like but they were okay. Nonetheless, we finished successfully. We did not do our mini checks because we did spend time passing out those papers, which we did. So all papers have been passed out except only those that were absent. So only had 2 kids absent, so that we'll get them on Monday. The most exciting thing that you guys saw me do is I'm starting to decorate for Christmas. I'm going to start bringing in my Christmas tree, Christmas stuff, because I do want it to be ready before Thanksgiving break, so that way when we come back from Thanksgiving break, it's only like what, 2.5-3 weeks, and then Christmas break. So I do want to spend the entire 2.5 to 3 weeks like filled with Christmas cheer. So I'm gonna start bringing in some wreaths, some decorations, some bows, some ribbons, and just spruce it up. I'm gonna start thinking about like, because right now we just have like the rainbow theme. I'm gonna turn off the clock, but you guys see it's just like beautiful flower theme. So that's usually, oopsie, so that's usually the one that I use. It's like the flower field theme, just because it does have all of the colors, like the purple, the green. So it's just aesthetically the most pleasing one. But there are theme ones. Let me show you. We do have a couple, such as New Year's, Christmas. We have a Halloween, which I did put when it was Halloween, and then like I think there's another Halloween. So all of these options are crazy, and I really do need to start looking at a couple. There's like life, there's like white life, sweet life, like gaming. Some of them are very fast, flashy, so they always have like a sign saying like, do you have epilepsy? If not, we don't recommend this one. Emotion, dance, movie, music, games, relaxation. It is just absolutely crazy. My favorite are like the natural ones. So this is the natural tab. So I'm talking about like all of these tabs right here, and then it just has it. So if we go back to natural, these are the ones that I really use. So really fun. And right now I was actually mistaken, I'm on Rainbow Bee, but my second favorite is the Flower Field. And so if you kind of look at it, it's honestly the same. Like, I think that's why I like it so much. This one, I feel like it has a little bit more blues and greens, so because of like flowers and the grass. So it's really interesting. Like, I really love Rainbow Bee, and then I love the Flower Field. Those are my favorite too, just because it has all of the colors. But I'm gonna go ahead and make the copies. It is currently 4:36. Let's see where Cookie is. I'm trying to get to home around 5 o'clock, so right now he is in the camita. And yes, the night vision is on. My room does not get a lot of like direct sunlight. I normally get direct sunlight in my apartment slash kitchen, but my room is on like the north side, facing the north side, like the window, so it doesn't get any sunlight. So basically it's like still dark. But as soon as I open up the blinds, but I don't like to open up the blinds while Cookie is home, because he has really bad like anxiety, like in terms of like seeing people. If he sees anybody walking by, anybody, like any dog, any person, any child walking by, and I do live on the first floor, so if he sees them walking by through the window, he will bark. And it was, so I was like, you know what, let me just turn off the blinds, let him sleep the entire day, let him chill out. He normally just does that. He normally just sleeps on the bed the entire day, stays on the bed, and then when we get home, full on playing, play with the ball, go on walks, play, be on the couch, resting, loving. He's amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the copy so I can go home to my baby, and I will see y'all a little bit after. So keep watching, guys. Alright guys, so I'm actually really glad that I did not leave, because it is currently 5:16. I actually had one of my parents come in so they could get help with the Geronimo waiver, and they did it. They completed it. It took maybe like less than 10 minutes, maybe like 8 to 9. So I'm really happy about that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I did all my copies. I'm just gonna come in a little bit like at 6:30 like I did on Monday. That's like, I think, the only day that I'm just like, I want to come in just so I can get ready. Now that I think about it, I didn't do any of my agenda, my objectives, my closing. Oh, you know what? That's a Monday problem. I know I should get it ready, but I want to go home. I'm gonna get out of here, but I'm gonna show you the pumpkin and the lights. Ah, my God, I love it. Let me show y'all. I'm so excited. All right, so I'm leaving this little bit of a mess, but you know what? It's perfectly fine. Let me go ahead, turn off the lights. I went ahead and turned off the lamp while my parent was here. I'm leaving not that bad of a mess on my desk, but that's gonna stay up like that. But y'all, iPads are charging. Y'all, look at it. Oh my God, it looks a little, I think I'm gonna tell them next time, don't do red. I don't know, the red's gonna throw me off. But guys, look at it. We only have a few spots left. Guys, I'm so excited. We're thinking maybe, because Miss Hollis is gonna do a pizza party, because they've been doing really good on their homework. So I think I maybe towards like ice cream or cupcake. and then we'll do it on the same day. So they'll like, they're gonna be so sugared out, so excited. So oh my god, I can't wait. But y'all, so it's a little dark outside, if you guys can see. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Guys, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It actually looks a lot brighter than what it looks like on camera. I think the camera adds a little bit of light to it, but it is actually so more vibrant than what you see. I'll try to take a picture of it. Maybe the picture kind of shows up. I don't know if I can like cover my hand. I don't know, but either way, it's so pretty. So it is outdoor light. So it is an outdoor plug. So, but I am gonna have to go ahead and just turn it off. I will buy one of those like outdoor turn off, turn on ones, so that way I don't have to do that every day. But officially it is good to go. Oh, I just realized I didn't take the picture. It's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and go home, and I will see y'all in the next vlog. Bye y'all. Love y'all.